La historia de la inmigración hispana en los Estados Unidos. Jimena González, Micaela Tuz, Claudia Salva, y Alexander.
Some of the Cubans moved to Florida because of the hard conditions they lived in Cuba by being controlled by Fidel Castro. Some of the Cubans immigrated to Florida to Miami, which is because it's kind of close to Cuba. The population of Cubans that live in Miami, Florida is 34.3%. The Cubans that live in Palm Beach, Florida is 33%. The Mexican-American War started after land dispute regarding Texas when it joined to the United States. Result of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo Treaty, which succeeded the land to present-day California, Wyoming, Utah, Nevada, and New Mexico, while extending the boundaries of Texas from Nueces River to Rio Grande.
Jimena Gonzalez. Mexico. About 50% of the Mexicans have been in the U.S. for over 20 years, and 31% of the Mexican people are now U.S. citizens. 33% of the Mexican population live in California. 26% of the Mexican people of the population live in Texas. 5% of the Mexican population live in Arizona. Like Central Americans, Mexicans immigrate because of violence in the area and because of the economic reasons.
Puerto Rico. Unlike many of the other countries that live in Latin America, Puerto Rico didn't join the Republic of Colombia because of disputes with the Spanish. The U.S. required the island of Puerto Rico as a result of the Spanish-American War, when the U.S. brought it from Spanish in 1898. To this day, the island is considered a territory of the U.S. There has been disputes on whether Puerto Rico could become a U.S. state or seek independence from the U.S. After Hurricane Maria, the population of the island decreased from 3,337,000 to 3,195,000 because about 133,500 moved to the mainland U.S. and 97,500 the year prior. 1/3 of Puerto Ricans live in Florida.
People from Central America are El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. The Central Americans immigrate to the United States because of the political. Around 300 to 500,000 Central Americans immigrate through Mexico each year, with the number soon to increase to 700,000. Central Americans represent 8% of the U.S. 45 million immigrants. Nearly half of the 3.5 million of Central Americans live in the United States now arrived before the early 2000s.
United States. There was many political upheaval in Mexico and economic opportunities across the border immigrants to the United States after the American Revolution. There was nearly 60 million Latinos in the U.S. in 2017. Latinos account for 18% of the U.S. population. Hispanic make up 6.5% of the U.S. population. California, Texas, and Florida are the top states where Hispanic populations are. LA, NYC, MIA, and Houston led to a metropolitan area in Hispanic population. Latinos accounted for 52% of the U.S. population growth this year. There is 59.8 million Hispanic people in the U.S. 13.5% of the population speak Spanish at home.